Hey, Craig 36. I thought I'd give you a reaction or review video of Germany 3. I don't have enough time to do the Russia before I have to leave in 8 minutes. So he is looking boss. He's got his subnet here. I've got my sub trap right there. That and along with those two aircraft are going to be able to kill a lot of Germans. And then I've got this one is not as effective. I need air power over here. And I think we're at the point where we could actually bring in some air power from the Americans, but we need it's all got to happen in one shot. One you get sort of a one shot, then your destroyer goes away, but you need to get those good hits, and then the subs just go away like the morning mist. So we should be able to easily take out 104. He'll hit me back with 105, and then I may take the shot at the 105 fleet. Who knows? Um, he's got these guys coming in. They go 1, 2, and 3. So these the Gibraltar Strait actually does not prevent them from going through. So you got to be aware of that. Oh, this Gibraltar has damage on it. I forget how much. I think 6 though. I know it was 6 because Schulte can't anything but roll a 6 when he needs bombing damage and technology, but when he's rolling regular dice, he's rolling his 1s and 2s, but not a little bitter there. So, um, but if you have the choice between being good and lucky, you know, I guess Schulte's chosen to be lucky. So, um, so we'll get out of that battle right there. Subs are supposed to run away, not pursue that kind of thing. We're just going to have to kill that destroyer another way. We have our forces coming in. He's grabbed the Caucasus and Volgograd. His money is at a big level right now. I should have moved into Norway. I forgot about the bonus there. If I want to hold something, I should have held Norway. This is out of control. We have an air combat, and it's not even like air transport, because air transport would be, he said it acts just like a transport. Transport stays where it is. This is much more like a bomber that turns into an air transport that drops paratroopers and then goes somewhere else. It's just out of control. There's no sort of limits on it. Um, uh, there was one iteration where I think it was classic where the paratroopers. I'm not sure. It might have been a house rule. Anyways, where paratroopers used the bombers, but then bombers became only air transports, which is out of control too. So you have to have these controls. Then you use paratroopers from Novgorod. You can't go with paratroopers. In regular house rule, in a regular out of box game, the paratroopers need a ground unit coming in. So it's a mess. But that's okay. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna play this out. Um, it's a friendly game and it's house rules, so we're just not going to do this again because if you have no transports on the board, I mean, this is just as bad as the LCVs from the Captain's Global Expansion. Just there's no equivalent. There's no equivalent for the for you got the wheel, the center of the spoke. The center of the spoke is right here. He's got his distribution centers right here, here. It's there's no equivalent for the Allies. So you can't give that kind of thing unless you give something that's sort of equal on the other side. And there's nothing equal on the other side. So, just be just it's out of control. Anyways, so then he's got his Novgorod factory. But this is great. This is where I wanted to focus this morning is this. This is where the battlefield will be. He doesn't have a good supply chain right now. He's got these two, and he's got increased factory production, so those are good. But this, he used the Italians to grab Ukraine. Big disadvantage because right now in this area alone he could be bringing in 8 units, and that could outproduce me. But he let that go to the Italians, so that's great for can opening. And trying to maintain that. But unfortunately, I've got no threat in the Med, and I'm just going to build a factory here and then here, then turn after that, and it's just going to be skirmish, and all of a sudden, the 8 he can keep up with here he won't be able to keep up with that many coming here. So long game, that looks like a good situation to me. Going to obviously be able to take it easily back. Even the Russians could take it back. And then I've got the mech. I've got if you look at the numbers wise territory here, he's got you can't see it. Let me see if I can make you see it. So he has 50. I have 56 units there, not including my 10 in Moscow, and he's got 44. So I can move some troops out of there, Bryansk, and I've got to, obviously. But this is the big play right here at the skill level. I've got to make it so he's got to skirmish here, and I've got to make him bleed in such a way that he's got to commit a good-sized force. And when he commits that good-sized force, he still can't take Bryansk. I'm not going to say what I would have changed about his production. There's some things that I thought, but he's obviously 72 is a good amount of money, and he thinks he can maintain that. I think differently. So looking forward to proving him wrong. Over here, obviously we're killing over here. I'm not sure the money is correct, but his production is at 43. And after the big Allied turn, and he's got some convoys to do. Obviously, one destroyer on the board, bunch of subs, and lost the Money Islands. So Japan is looking under control, no threat to India whatsoever, and looks good. And then my reinforcements over here are coming in with an invasion force, and I've got the 4 bombers. Plus, I've got the 4 bombers there. So I should be able to spare some units, actually. I might spare these. We might try to crush something with air power, do an air raid. Obviously, if you can see some areas that could be raided. And we'll see what Japan does. But the big move here is Russia. And Russia's going to stay put, I think. Although 19, I don't know, man. Boy, that's that might be worth a shot. At least one roll, you know. If that was a couple different, even eliminating that anti-aircraft with 1 round of combat might be worth it. I don't know. And then retreat back to Korea because I got to cover those bombers. 1, 2, 3. No. Because he can bring his Air Force into Korea. Wouldn't want to lose those bombers. So, nope, that's not going to happen. All right, so maybe I can spare these fighters for skirmish action over here and just bat away the enemy and just make him bleed. You know, he sent even 2 or 3 per turn, and all of a sudden you're looking at the math going south for him. Like I said, I'll take over Norway. That'll bring him down to 65. Get another sub up that area. Where did my Russian sub go? There's my Russian sub. He bought a destroyer, so I think I'm gonna be. Yeah. I'm. Interesting stuff. All right. Well, fun game. And got to change the air transports and paratrooper rules back, but besides that, we're having a good time. All right, crack it up.